When you first came onto the scene, bro, I thought you was putting on. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought you was doing a lot of like extra leaning into it until I saw you out in the field, bro. Saw you out in the field. I saw you out there. When you called that black dude a nigger in front of the cops, I was like, oh, this ain't no internet nigga, man. This for real.
Find your dreams come true.
You know, I was watching JP's panel last night, and then I decided to jump on his panel, and you know, it's almost sad in a way to see what a poor black man like himself has to deal with to pull himself up. All the people around him that seemingly like him and have a strong affinity for him, they seem to have an interesting way of showing it. And so we're going to take a look at the video from last night, the stream from last night. And I want you to just take a listen and take at some of JP's biggest allies. And particularly there's a guy named Taz. I never interacted with him before. But he had very harsh words for me, John Galt. I don't know where that came from. He's never been on the panel. I've never seen him in the chat before. But he had very harsh words. So we'll take a look at this guy. And this is more or less the focus of the stream. To look at the snakes around JP. You say, well, why would these people be around JP? Seemingly as his friend. But I want you to take a look at the interesting dynamic of how they talk to him. And so I'm going to pull up the stream from last night. Here it is. And we'll just jump right in. I'll probably jump through it. But I pay particular attention to this guy. His name is Tazar. He labels himself as a GOAT. And so right now he is Wall Street Willie, Tazar, and King Rooster on the panel.
JP, do you remember when they took the trip across in the mail side of the goddamn?
And so, right, you know, as we jump into it, I would say King Rooster is I would say he's a JP advocate. He's a little wordy, but I think his heart is in the right place. And even with that, you're going to see like some of the issues within the black community with a King Rooster, someone who has, you know, I guess you could say he has JP's best interest at heart. And we'll take a listen.
So this
is King Rooster giving his.
As you get older, both of us the same age, bro. As you get older, them folks down there at that welfare department don't give a damn if you lose a leg.
This is King Rooster giving his
that gonna be the
advice here.
They're gonna be
yeah,
the
we're gonna see what you speed up.
Look at John Galt. He ready for this. Look at John Galt. Ball head.
That's Milwaukee niggas used to pimp out them K5.
Shout out to John Galt. I hang around John Galt in real life. That boy,
he reminds me of my older uncles.
John reminds me of my people.
Man, I was gonna say, man.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, y'all can hear me.
Man, you know, when I was a younger man, bro, I was so chasing material possessions. To be honest with you, you know, I put off having children too late. I didn't have children. I was like 40, and you know, looking back on it, you know what I'm saying. I wish I had done it earlier. To be quite honest with you, you know, I have an older black man. He's a tenant of mine. He doesn't make much money. He's been my tenant for a long time. He got a lot of damn children, bro. He got like 12, and man, like. When you get old, and particularly if you're poor, you might have that one daughter, particularly if you have a daughter, she might look out for your ass. You know what I'm saying? And he got one that looks out for his ass and the grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, money. There's no amount of money he could have replaced that with. In my opinion, you know, they're very close. She lives close by to him. There's some value to it, man. Hey, you can't put a dollar amount on it, to be honest with you.
That's a fact, though. The more kids, look, you're going to always have that one that's going to fit the deal or move you in, though. That's the thing. A lot of people that I know that got a lot of kids, they don't end up in the nursing home. It's always one child.
Well, my dad ended up in the nursing home. My dad, he ended up in a nursing home when he lost his arms and legs, but we immediately got him up out of there. And shit, my dad had 14 of his kids. He was never alone, like, and then he was always with his grandkids. You know what I'm saying? So when he died, on his deathbed, he had a big family that he done great.
Yeah, this is very interesting here from JP. this is kind of some old 1940s behavior. They're poor, they're not that intelligent, but they have a tight family. 14 kids, and father went into the nursing home, and the children said, "No, we gotta get our daddy out of there." There is something there. It's worth a lot more than money.
Brady.
Yeah.
By the time my daddy was 29, he had 14 kids.
And you don't see a problem with that?
Hell no, I think my dad is the most masculine nigga on the planet.
Okay, so
Besides my cousin with 20.
So let me ask John Goat this. So John Goat, when you sitting your corny ass up on your own platform and over there with Chaotic Truth talking about black people, aren't you in fact talking about degenerates like his dad?
And so what you're going to notice almost from the onset here is that this Tazar guy, who comes off as JP's friend, has nothing but smoke for him. And so what he's doing is an interesting tactic by blacks, in that he's trying to more or less isolate JP by more or less highlighting what his advocates may say and use that as a weapon against them. So this is Taz's approach.
Man, I never met his dad.
You ain't never met none of the people your bitch ass be talking about.
I mean, I don't know anything about his dad.
Right. But you talk a lot of shit about black people,
And so here he is. He's trying to press me to criticize JP's dad. I don't know anything about JP's dad. It's the first time I ever even heard of him.
And you got one that you can talk about right now. I want to hear your bitch ass talk about it.
About who? Who you
Why you trying to, Taz, why you trying to split us up?
I'm not. I just want to hear what he's saying all the time.
When there was some women out of pocket, you didn't tell them women about themselves.
This is JP's intelligence right here. He noticed it very quickly, the divisive nature of Taz. And he said, "Why are you trying to split us up?" This is very interesting to have allies like this around you. They're like snakes in the grass.
Hey, fam, if one of them women...
We want to see... What you said you did a show,
and they any other
show
say, bitch, you ain't fraud. What are you talking about?
Okay, you said you did a show, right? Where women have committed false allegations.
Yes, they do.
Well, it's one in the chat that's always love talking to you and Nala. How come you ain't calling her ass out?
No, I don't know JP and Taz's relationship. Apparently they're good friends, but I don't talk to my friends like this, and they don't talk to me like that.
Okay, when Flora be in the chat, you don't call her out?
How the hell this nigga now all of a sudden you want to say Flora name?
Because I'm trying not to mention the girl name, but you not calling her out. So why does everybody else gotta be accountable? Hold everybody else accountable, but y'all know.
Why is she here?
She come here because she wants to. I can't stop her.
I certainly can't. If you can't stop her, I can't. You can't block her.
But you did a show. You said you did a show on it.
But you can't block her?
Man, I don't like all that blocking junk, for real.
Wait.
I like people come here and be themselves no matter what.
So the first are stand on business, bro. You married that motherfucking
You're
woman.
not standing on business right now.
You sound like you want her the fuck back and you just don't want to say it.
Again, this is a friend of his, airing him out in public. These things that probably could be said offline if he feels so strongly about it. But he decides to do it right here on JP's panel in front of 100 people in the audience.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Well,
yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. Yeah. All right. That's the point. You're saying.
Well, you hear the cackling in the background. That's his wife, girlfriend, Taz's girlfriend, wife. Again, this is a problem in the black community. Light-skinned, weak-ass men like Taz brings this black woman into it, and she has no problem jumping into men bullshit. And so you hear in the background, and ultimately she gets into the fray. It's this black culture here. This is why blacks have so many problems. Classic.
Honestly,
Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy.
Hold on, let me.
But yeah, back to you, John Goat. So again, every time I hear you talking, it's something negative about the black community, black people, there's black people, that black people. And now, again, it seems like you position yourself around someone who doesn't mind taking a hit for black people.
You know, what's interesting about this, all my women are black. here I am being very helpful to a black man, but he's coming across as if he doesn't understand these things, and the words that I say about blacks in general, he's trying to use those words to have me attack a black man in particular, a black man that supposedly is his friend.
Poster board, I am fucked up and degenerate himself. How do you position yourself next to him with all them anti-black talking points you use?
I mean, I could ask you the same thing. Like, people talk about...
Because that's my homeboy, nigga. I don't sit around and talk about the black community.
I mean, people...
So here he says, JP, my homeboy, my friend right here. And you watch the way for hours he's going to attack JP subtly, backhand slaps.
There are so many people, so many streamers who make money off basically ridiculing this man, right? Like, I think that's worse.
You're one of them. You're one of them.
I'm making money off him. I really made off him, but I bet you I probably sent him more than I made off of him. That's for sure. Like, I don't want to make any money off him. I talked to him offline. I said, man, make money off these people. Stop letting these people use you. He'll tell you that. I ain't ever tried to make a dollar.
Don't you be over there with chaotic truth and that white boy.
What white boy you talking about?
That what's his name? Bob.
Be Brave, you talking about?
Yeah, Be Brave.
And so here again is how the blacks refer to white boy. Be Brave, don't you have his name right? And then you're just guilty by association. So that means all of Chaotic's members, I guess, the subscribers would be guilty by association. The blacks want to be judged individually, but they judge others by association.
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah. What about?
Yeah, ain't them your homies?
I mean, from the internet perspective, I like CT.
Didn't Be Brave sit up there and run his mouth talking negative about JP? Or was that on your channel or was that on his?
I think Be Brave has had some complaints about, or some critiques of JP, but I don't think he's wholly negative on him. I think honestly he sees JP, and I've talked to Be Brave offline. He sees JP is somewhat just a guy that just keeps it real, and when a lot of these blacks out here be faking, he keeps it real, and I think for a lot of people it's kind of difficult to see him keeping it real from that point of view. That's what I think. I don't have a lot of experience with JP.
You a weird ass nigga, bro. When you say these blacks, you black though, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm black. Yeah.
And again, it's just name calling. And what you notice among the blacks is, and you see this over and over ad nauseum, they always say, "You black, aren't you? Aren't you black?" Clearly, I don't run from that.
All right, I just want to make sure, bro. You said these
again. What I talk about though, again, like I'm fairly new to the internet, YouTube sector, but I do find it somewhat interesting, man. Like all these supposedly well-to-do blacks, educated, and here they are devoting so many streams to JP. These people, like, they should be more intelligent. They should have something on their mind to talk about other than JP. But every day it's JP. And that's very interesting to me. Understand? It's very interesting. He positions himself to deliver.
If you're looking for some fuck shit, if you're looking for somebody to clown and make a mockery of, he's going to deliver somehow, some way. Just give him a day or two.
So this is what's interesting again. Tazar backhand compliments JP. If you're looking for the clown's behavior, JP gonna deliver. Well, in business, it's about delivering what the people want. He delivers it. And so Tazar, who probably can't deliver it the way JP does, has to ridicule this man's talent.
A lot of them are trying to do the same thing. But hold on.
They're using him. They're using him.
But again, look, hold on. I'm not disagreeing with you.
They sit here and promote that dumb shit.
Okay. Let's agree on that point. But why can't they do it themselves? Why don't they have
Maybe you don't realize this, but reviewing a video is considered doing content. So they are doing it themselves. If you want to make yourself the content by being the fucking fool for everybody, yes, everybody will thank you as they make.
And so here is he just called JP a fool, backhandedly saying that JP is being a fool and he's putting on clown-like behavior so other people can review him. This is black friendship.
So he's laughing at your motherfucking ass. That's why
Let me stop you right there, though, Taz.
He's gonna make more money than you.
I'm not no fool. That's one. Secondly, I create my own entertainment from the way I was brought up. These people really ain't no different from me. They just come up here and have to hide and lie. They got to put on that fake ass lie all the damn time, like they bigger than what they really is.
That's a fact.
And they ain't never went through nothing. Who got the bam? Nigga, I'm not finna come on this bitch and put on no facade. I don't care about if they laugh at me, laugh with me. I didn't come up here and slang no jokes. I didn't come up here and tell nobody I was a comedian. I came up here to be myself. And
that's a very dangerous point of view there. The JP speaking. The people like Taz that want to kind of censor his message, JP's raw, and Taz is seemingly here to censor that.
But I done went through. And if they find it amusing, I can't stop them niggas from reacting to what I'm gonna be me regardless.
So you're not here to make money.
Well, I didn't come up here to make money. If that's the case, I could have been starting the body system and move out the band, right? But now I'm trying to ask for a couple of dollars, you know what I'm saying? But outside of that, I came up here to be me. I'm being me on content and in real life.
Right, and so at some point,
and Taz, you specifically have spoken to a lot of people in my real time on these channels, have told you this is who I am in real life. We gave you graphic details of what I actually done been through and did.
Yes, it's all low level, it's pathetic. It's all kid shit. It's none of
my story. It's none of my story. Come up with talking points.
You're a father, though. You got a new story to write. Your old story is your old story.
The niggas that's laughing at me, they come up here with talking points. You know why? Because they don't got nothing else. They don't got no life stories like I got.
They absolutely do.
I'm their content because they don't. If you put the camera on them, ain't nothing there. They don't got nothing they done went through. Everything was so picture perfect.
I don't even think it's more about them being. I don't think it's more about them being picture perfect. I think it's about people knowing that there's no benefit they getting on here being the entertainment for people who just looking for something to talk about. Like I say, you're going to deliver no matter.
And so here he is saying that there's no benefit of what JP does, yet other people, content creators, make money off of him. So clearly there is some benefit. And now you're about to hear him criticize JP again, backhanded.
What? You're not trying not to deliver. See what I'm saying? I mean, that's the issue I see.
Hey, Taz, can I ask you a question? Like, I see all these people, man, and again, I'm fairly new. I've never experienced a beef sector and this kind of stuff. So all this stuff I'm saying is fairly new, the last 2 years. And like, if you're looking from the outside looking in, like I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, this is a guy who didn't graduate high school, on welfare, and yet, like, when he comes up on anyone's panel, he draws numbers. They make money off of him. I've seen people send $400. One guy sent $400
to him.
But it doesn't matter. It wasn't to him.
Motherfucker, it do matter.
Hold on.
That's what I'm saying, you stupid motherfucker. That's the whole motherfucking point. I don't give a fuck.
And this is a black discourse at its finest. Again, this is one of JP's allies, quote unquote. And I'm more or less explaining that JP can generate money. If you can generate money for others, then clearly you just have to figure out how to generate it for yourself. And JP clearly has shown that ability to go up on other panels, and people will send money, contribute money to the host, whoever the host is, for JP. They want to hear more of JP. You can't deny that. And so here's a guy trying to demean, belittle JP's ability to move the crowd.
If a motherfucker made $400 and he was there and didn't make no money off of it, bitch, that's the problem.
I don't know.
How do you not see that?
I don't know what.
Taz, I understand what you're saying, though. But watch this. Taz, I understand what you look. They took the internet. Okay, when the C-19 thing
here's
hit,
King Rooster
they
with his
took the
long-winded
panhandlers,
explanation. I would say he's somewhat of a JP advocate. Yeah, I would say he's in JP's corner, to be fair. Maybe we'll get into what he talks about again. These are the challenges that people like JP, guys in the hood, face. Even with the King Rooster as an ally, you'll see this later.
To internet, that's they are not up on the show. JP, how much they made? Hey man, you got a family. Hey man, say man, take this right here. But if you get that you $250,
quick, bro. Listen, if you're not a content creator, you don't understand. Say what?
Tell now to put something in the chat right quick.
She playing spades. She hear you though.
So this is Nala. This is Tazar's wife, and he says she's playing spades right now. And JP said, "Tell her to put something in the chat."
Something there in a second. She playing spades. Damn, I forgot what I was going to say. But listen, so back to the point though. The overall point is this though, bro. I'm telling you that it's not clout when people are only doing it to make a mockery of you, and the whole reasoning behind it is because they know you're not actually going to change what you're doing. You don't mind being the community crash out. And so because of that, it becomes beneficial and they don't have to make up shit. All you got to do is let the video play. JP gonna do some bullshit. You gonna say some bullshit. That does not benefit him. You have to show me how that benefits him.
Taz, you was the first crash out.
Yes, to my benefit.
I mean, you don't let anyone talk, Taz, but, you know, again, I'm telling you how it looks for me from the outside looking in. And I'm just asking the question, right? Again, I'm just looking at this and I'm asking the question. I'm like, damn, like, all these educated blacks, and not one of them can move the needle. Not one of them can get a content creator to pay them anything. They don't generate any energy, any cash. No, hold on, Taz. I'll let you talk, man. I ain't interrupt you. Now, you can try, but like, go ahead. You got a lot to say, man. Go ahead, just talk, man.
Like, damn, I'm like, you're an old
drunk. See, this is Taz here. This is how blacks behave. He's gonna try to bully the whole scene the whole night.
Oh, let's talk, man. So you just want to have a monologue? I'll listen. Just tell me you want to have a monologue, and I won't interrupt you.
No, I just want to interrupt you. No, go ahead.
So what I'm saying, again, from the outside looking in, not judging anybody, I'm just sitting here wondering, like, all these educated black people, and yet he is the content. That's weird to me. And I think it says a lot about Black America in that this uneducated, welfare black man is the one moving the needle. That's very interesting. All these smarty blacks you see on the internet, they're just not that interesting. Right? Well, I've seen more super chats come in for JP that I've seen come in for me or for Willie or any of these other blacks that are smart. They got nice houses, they got nice cars, they got all these things, but they have nothing to talk about. Right? They're just not that interesting. And so here we are in Black America with a 9th grade dropout moving the needle. It's really symbolic of Black America, really. That the ones that are educated really aren't that smart, aren't that interesting, right? And here we go. Right, a lot of them ain't smart at all. I'm their landlord. I see it, bro. I'm their landlord. I see it, bro.
You know what people like to do in the black community? There's a lot of people that call themselves smart or educated or.
And King Rooster gets in, but King Rooster has, you know, a weak spot as well. You see that, and it's very unfortunate. These are the barriers that JP has to overcome.
How's this working cheap?
These people talking about the man, yo, like what I find so
bye. But you take a person like JP.
Like these people talking about the man, yo, like what I find so look, man, look what I find so interesting.
Hey, listen, John, hold on. Let me respond to the first thing. Hold on. Listen, I got to respond to the first thing you said. Because listen, bro, you got to understand. Yes, I would even agree with you when you say people ain't coming here for education and shit like that. It's a complaint that I've had since I've been on YouTube, right? So at some point, you have to concede that, which is me conceding that point right now. Most people are coming here for entertainment. That's the part of it where I'm telling you that you don't become the butt of the entertainment. You're not supposed to be the butt of the joke and then questioning, hey, why are the scholars here not doing scholarly content? Well, it's because people are not here for scholarship. Most people are here to have fun and be entertained. So when that's the case and you're in a space where people are about entertaining, you don't want to be the butt of the joke. Like, what are we talking about?
All right. Hey, I ain't gonna argue with you, man. Like, hey, I just telling you what I see. Yeah, I mean, you feel free.
But Taz, you know down the line, assholes get paid for it too, right? Don't you see all these women that are basically prostitutes? That's what the lane. No, Taz be doing what he do.
You trying to placate into the losers. These are the people that's reacting to me are the rejects, right? Those are the rejects. Those are the people that everybody forgot about.
That's a fact.
So all the chance to do 101 before me. How come I go business butt of the day? So I produce my real. These people come and put my lifestyle.
Let him walk on into that box he walking into, fam. I
ain't no box, but I want to tell you this though. Don't you know about a lot of these people that review JP's shows, bro? I'm gonna tell you this, bro, because I was there and I saw it. JP's the reason why I'm on the internet. Look, a lot of these people, the only reason why they have shows is because at the time he didn't want them down since. And through there, I found out that the only reason why a lot of these people
for a second, bro. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever seen people reviewing my content? There's a reason.
No, because you were too goddamn educated.
Here's King Rooster assigning intellect and intelligence to men who's behaving like a low IQ ghetto guy on the street somewhere.
No, because there's no reason that you don't benefit from fucking reviewing my content.
Well, it's probably just not very interesting. That's why people don't review it, honestly.
You benefit from reviewing the content of a nigga who finna do some bullshit.
There are a lot of very high level content that gets reviewed. He's just not in that cycle. He's just not very interesting. You can hear how he behaves himself on the panel, the cursing, the denigration of others. Like, who would want to? What kind of content does he create? I've never watched his channel before, but I can't imagine myself wanting to watch what he puts out.
We don't know what the fuck this nigga gonna say next. That's like I said, I don't understand.
Again, he said, we don't know what JP's going to say next. Hell, that's part of the allure of someone like JP. So many people have scripted, canned messages, and he's coming right off the dome like a freestyle. And that is what brings people in.
We're talking about, because this is not benefiting him. Other people running their sub count up. Other people making money. And look at this person, but you got people with riches, JP. Who does Taz think he is? Bitch, I'm the nigga that want to see JP win. You want to see this nigga keep on getting on here looking stupid. That's who I am.
No. But I told JP about
that's why I call you dumb, nigga. That's why I'm gonna keep calling you names while you got fuck niggas who want to see you lose with a goddamn rich in your chat, nigga.
All right, so you just heard Tazar say he's going to keep calling JP dumb. Yeah, as a friend, if you're going to call your friend dumb, maybe you do it offline, but you don't do it in front of his audience. That would dissuade people from supporting, contributing financially to the show. But these are the type of blacks that are around other blacks, and they like snakes in the grass here saying that, hey, I'm your friend, I'm for you, bro, but right in your face, I'm going to call you dumb and stupid.
I told JP about certain ranchers, bro. There's certain people in JP's chat would never even see a shiny mirror in the house. I put on the other panels or doing whatever for them. I'm that type of nigga. If
you can't look around you and see that this ain't working for you and whatnot, that becomes your fault. But I fuck with you, so I would challenge. I'm just challenging you to do something better. Now, if you don't want to, you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? But like, I wasn't on YouTube for a minute, and I come back. And a channel that I used to rock on heavy has become stagnant. And it's become stagnant because you don't do this content anymore. You don't have these open conversations, but you somewhere else turn to somebody else's channel up. So if you're the clout you claim to be, you should be able to do that on your own channel. Not let niggas brag about how much money they making off you, nigga. And anybody who's
Taz, hold on, Taz. Like Taz,
you better see you make no money.
Taz, bro, like. You saying some of the same things that I said to JP, but you came to me with a lot of animosity, hatred. You say you want to see him win. I've expressed nothing but the same. And if JP would tell you that, like, you would realize that we have similar thoughts. I've never tried to make a dollar off the man.
You're a fraud. You're anti-black.
Fair enough. But here's a one black man, JP, I think, would vouch to say, John kept it real with me. Nigga, he paid me for his time, told me to get paid from other people, just the same thing you're telling him. Right? I ain't ridiculing him or anything like that, but I said, man, get that money, man. You ought to tell him, right? Like, and JP, how many times I told you, man, stop letting these people get paid off you? I said it many times, right? Right? Yep. I've even done streams about it, saying these people on JP's welfare. I've done streams about it. I've said the same thing.
Why would you say that?
Because they are.
Whenever they ain't got nothing to talk about, they go to JP.
JP is the content.
I would never put JP and welfare in the title of a video, bitch. That's what I'm saying.
But he talks about hold on, man. You just want to scream and curse me, man, bro. I ain't cursing you. Like we all being
Again, JP has embraced the welfare. He has no shame about that. He'll at least going viral by EBT. And what I said was that other content creators are on JP's welfare. That's not a slight on JP. That's not saying that he's on welfare. That's saying that the content creators are dependent on JP providing content so that they can react to and make money from. That's not a slight. It's somewhat of a compliment. It is a compliment.
He's a clown, you do it. No, nigga, I ain't finna agree to that shit. If you sit your motherfucking ass up there and let him say, I'm finna do a stream about you being on welfare and you think this the homie, you a clown, nigga.
You didn't even hear what I said, bro. I said JP is their welfare. They on his welfare. They need his content to make money. That shit is just wrong.
He says I'm wrong, but when I do a Google search, YouTube search of JP, J Prince for president, whatever, you're gonna see a whole lot of content creators, the Drip shows, the Izzy bands of the world, that are making react videos to JP. I've heard Izzy Benz talk very negatively about JP, and then I'll see Izzy Benz come up on a panel, Drip Show in particular, when he sees that JP's there. If you talk so negative, you see these guys such a negative, why do you follow him around? Why react to him? Why not just come up with your own content? This guy's so toxic. Why even discuss him on your channel? Why put him in the thumbnail? Why put him in the title, the descriptions? Izzy Benz probably done at least, I don't know, 10 shows this year on JP alone.
I saw easy. Look, Ted.
Easy. He makes it easy.
Come on, bro. Come on.
You understand that? He makes it easy.
Come on, bro. Like, you want this, like, bro, if you want this talk, bro, I'll just
say here and again is another backhanded compliment to JP. JP makes it easy for other content creators. In business, you want someone to make your job easier, and JP does that. If you're a content creator, you don't have much to talk about. JP comes up on your panel, you can go to sleep for the next 30 minutes or however long he's going to be there. He'll carry your panel.
Listen to you, bro. I said, listen to you, bro.
Like, are you asking?
No, I'm gonna tell you something. What I saw one night, bro. Just let me say one second. One night, I saw Nighties get up on the stream, and he was like, "Yo, I made $200," and Nighties goes to sleep, but he was playing JP content. People sending super chats and shit, and he bragging about it. He sleep making money, and he bragging about that, making money off somebody else's content. I don't care who content he is. But the fact that he's a man that people want to put down, seeing welfare, and Nighties is a man that's very critical to JP. And yet he's sitting up there making money off the man's content. That's disgusting to me, bro. Straight disgusting. Like, it's straight disgusting.
If you stop doing the content,
you notice he won't comment on Nighties and all these other content creators that take advantage of JP's content. He won't comment on them. He just keeps calling JP stupid and dumb for allowing them to do it.
Man, he can't make money off of it, right?
Okay. Do you want to tell JP to stop? JP maybe likes doing content. Right? Like, he enjoys it. But you can still say it's disgusting for a man who plays another man's stream and go to sleep. You don't think that's disgusting? If you don't think that's disgusting, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm just saying, like,
what they do my content.
I was literally just slid through the other night. Now listen for a second, bro. I just slid through there the other night on some late shit. I woke up early, slid through there. The nigga wasn't there. It was just a video playing, but it was a video I hadn't seen. Right? And it's a video I had. So I'm trying to figure out, what do you think people can't review videos?
I didn't say people can't review videos. Hell, I'm reviewing a video right now. But what Nighties does is he goes to sleep and plays someone else's content. Other channels strictly solely depend on someone like JP to provide them something to talk about. There's a distinction there. I don't have to review this video. I could get up here and not even show the video and just talk about black behavior as represented by someone like Taz. But I think Taz really highlights black behavior and why blacks have such a hard time rising up is because this is considered a friend of JP, this Taz guy. And here he is denigrating JP, and you're later going to see he further contributes to the negative growth of JP's business, and we'll see that.
That nigga, he's not even here. He's asleep.
We're watching. Ain't they with people there?
All right, so, I ain't gonna argue with you if you. That's how you see it. That's fine.
Hey, JP, look, y'all cut straight to it though.
Brewster, let me say this right quick. Like Reese said, get off the night is B. No, what? So one breath y'all said that I need to stop making my content, but somebody else can steal my shit. And you said that we need to get off their D and they stealing my shit. We ain't stealing Nighties and them shit. We only brought his name up only because to illustrate a point. And a lot of times who the real butt of the joke is when they got to use me for content and they supposed to be this smart, famous, all this other type of people. They the real butts of the joke.
Boy, I gotta give it to that man JP, boy. He got a lot more brains on him than people give him credit for. That's a quick turn of the hand there. That he turned the deck back on Tazar and say, hey, these people using my content are the butt of the joke. That's pretty slick. You got to give it to him there.
Because at the end of the day, they don't got nothing unless they talk about other people's shit or stealing other people's shit. I'm not gonna not do me so they won't. Who the fuck is doing that? No, you want me to play into what they to shut them up. They nobodies. We Taz, you make it seem like the people that be reviewing talking shit.
JP, I try to tell you, bro. Look, I try to tell you all the time. Your chat, your reaction to your chat, bro. JP, your reaction to your chat is a lot of people that you don't. A lot of your reactions to your chat is a lot of people you don't make cam up. You have to, the people that you listen to, you have to start making folk cam up. And then, so far as content creator,
Rooster's a little long-winded.
Person making, like I would hit come up on something, and we help me do up, and this about nigga that only our own game.
And JP, for the people that think, you know, like, because you've been on my channel, you've been on my channel many times, to be honest with you. Would you say this maybe 5 times, you know, right? Yeah. And of that 5 times, I probably sent you, I'm going to get $600.
Like, you fucking wrong. I'm going to review one of your fucking
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Now, I will ask you what other people sent you. I would imagine that most people probably have not sent you $600. Would you say that's fair? Right. And you've only been on my show a handful of times, and I don't even know if I was monetized once or twice you've been on my show. I maybe not even been monetized. And like, I've sent you way much more than I've ever gotten super chat. And you know, I just want to put that out there because
and John, this is the first time we ever heard about it, right?
That is correct. This is the first time we ever heard about it. I think I mentioned it once before. But again, like, you know, I recognize what he's doing. I see it's of value to a lot of people. Honestly, when I see a guy, you know, make some progress, I want to support him. You know, I don't judge him. And I can see him for what he is. JP's what he is. He has talent, but, you know, he may not live a lifestyle that other people find agreeable or acceptable. But there is some talent there. And for the people that don't like it, well, why not pull him up out of the doldrums?
Yes, it's in the back. You see what I'm saying?
Let's come clear though, fam. Like, it's just simply a reaction video. And so while y'all looking at it as some level of clout, what it is you do reaction videos, JP. Are you stealing people's content?
No, that's no.
Taz, a lot of times they think all that money is not reaction. JP be actually on the show, man. I can see all the super chats, bro. Nah, it ain't about
reacting to other people's content, right? Especially everything they do. Like, for example, this is how all this shit started. I'm just gonna keep all the way with one. Fatty was doing content on me every single day, 3 times a day.
Bro,
he showed them people he made $200,000. So what happened? They all started. That's when all of these little channels came about. These little offset channels came about. And
what's
so
the video, bro? Hey, JP, what's the thumbnail of this video? What is the thumbnail of this video? Give me clarity on the thumbnail of this video, nigga.
Right, and I hold on. Let me. You trying to have me all over the place? I'm
trying to have you explain to me why hemp is his show, and that shit is the thumbnail for the video, but you telling me reactions are wrong. Somebody making money off you. Somebody making money off you, but you got a whole nother nigga on the cover.
You just want to talk shit.
No, but I don't. No, I don't, nigga. I want niggas to stop lying to you. I want niggas to stop lying to you, nigga. I want niggas to stop lying to you.
The reaction is not about him, though.
Oh my God.
It is about JP.
Oh my God.
You be at these channels. You ain't saying, you ain't coming at them. My thing is, all these
if they sit there and go, my bad. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
All these off channels came up, found out the old boy made money. They started putting my name on the title, and once they start seeing money with my name on, because I pay attention. When my name not on their title, they lose a lot of views. They don't get much content who out there. Now the people, the super chats, now the people that's sending the money also is my haters. So they rather get my content from another motherfucker, and they willing to support another motherfucker to piss me off. That's all that is. So now when we got drip chatting on here, hold on, Rooster. I did this video once. Like, you can go down my list. You don't see me reviewing nobody else shit. So it was one little thing that I reviewed today. But you got to also remember too, I was on Drip Them channel all the time. But this was one review that I did compared to these things doing reviews every fucking day if I'm doing something.
Right.
JP,
and then this really highlights how uninteresting large parts of Black America are, in that JP has the content. Drip and all these other guys having him on his panel. He's such a low life. People call him J Piss and all these other things. Yet they allow him up on the panel. He dominates the panel, and he dominates the engagement from the chat. That's undeniable.
What's the problem again? Now, what's the problem?
No, this is what
I'm trying to see what the problem is. I'm trying to see what the problem is. I heard all of that, but you still haven't seen a point yet. You still have yet to.
Here's the problem that I'm having. I'm the GOAT.
Huh?
I'm the GOAT.
I mean, okay, I'm waiting for you to lay that out.
No, let Taz be the GOAT. You got to let Taz be the GOAT, man.
I get with you.
You got to do shit.
Everybody, you got a lot of people come on people platforms and talk their shit. They log off the thing, nobody give a shit. But when Jay Prince for president hit the scene, nobody used to say people laughing at me. Nah, I know that's the second shit. Because why would you chase a motherfucker that you alleged butt up the joke for years on top of years? That's not no goddamn.
Hey, JP, can I chime in, man? I'm
doing you a favor by not running up a bag on you, but it's a sad that you don't know that. You are not the fucking GOAT, bro. Just because niggas can make money off of disparaging your name, bro. The fact that you're proud of it. That is probably good.
I am. I got entertainment, organic, authentic content. It's my true life, my true story. It's not made up. It's not scripted. It's who the fuck I am. And people find it interesting. I didn't tell these people to look at me and find me interesting. They just do. I did a show on Daisy and got 200,000 views. Taz, I don't care if fuck what you talk about.
You don't have 200,000 views.
You got that.
How you claiming another nigga views, bro? Okay.
Taz, you got that mixtape. Look, Taz, you got that.
Hey, bro, that nigga Christmas check when it look good, my nigga.
It's more people like
Taz,
thinking.
Bro, how you come to another nigga Christmas check? That nigga made some bands off of you last month, bro. You sitting here bragging about it and you ain't been, is he sending you something?
You don't know this is the thing, Taz. What it is
no, nigga, you got me fucked up. You just said you got 200,000 views. You ain't got shit.
Okay, so here's the thing. Right? So they make these quick little dollars a month.
How many motherfucking subs have you gotten in the past month, nigga? Your algorithm will tell you that, nigga. No, but you want to be the GOAT, motherfucker. How many subs did you get from that 200,000 views? How many subs did you get out of that shit?
All that streaming is it's not. Listen,
I'm not screaming.
This is my channel.
Yes, I know.
It's my channel.
Fam, but you're claiming views that's not yours. You don't get credit for that shit, bro. You don't get credit for a nigga mocking you. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, man.
Let me say this. So they're getting a quick dollar right now, but that's cool and all. I truly believe, and I truly know. Fuck believe. I know. Eventually, my name is booming. Eventually, I'm going to be getting bread and probably making weight. Might get put in doors that none of these niggas can get in. As far as like with entertainment, we want to film on this shit. And I know I got.
What's interesting here is that JP is distributing or kind of highlighting some future time orientation. He's saying, I'm not focused so much on today. I know I'll get the money, but I'm trying to build something here. And these guys, they're chasing short-term money, super chats. I'm building something bigger. It's very interesting. Again, this is the mindset of a welfare man versus the people like a Tazar, who's seemingly much more educated than he is. And Tazar is more of a shorter term time orientation versus JP, who's playing the long game.
Got talent, and I know my worth, and I know it's a lot of people. I was already prepared. There was gonna be some people throw this shit in my face. I was already prepared for fuck niggas, but it's a lot of real niggas that's also relates to me. It's a lot of motherfuckers they say meet me in real life. Dog, what up, JP? Dog, you my nigga, dog. All kinds of shit. I done had niggas is members. Is some of the members from Chirac. Said, man, I wish I could be free as you, but I can't. I like how free you is. I admire that shit about you. They don't be sitting up here talking about, oh, you the butt of the joke. That's some hating niggas ass shit. Only the hater niggas think that because they don't want me to shine like that. I ain't getting connected with all of these big heavy people for nothing. What about the people that's doing content on me? They not connected with nobody big. Why? Because they boring. They ain't shit without.
That is an interesting point by JP. You have to give him credit for that. And that a lot of people that review his content, they don't get his shine. Yeah, right, wrong, indifferent, like it or love it. It is the truth.
Talking about other people's shit. I'm breaking my true self, and I rarely even talk about people. I don't even fuck with people. I come up here and be my motherfucking self and talk my shit because it's real. I speak with a lot of conviction and all kinds of shit. Of course, a nigga that never come from my ghetto, that don't understand my ghetto, my upbringing, don't laugh because they ain't went through shit.
JP, you know what happens in real life, JP? In real life, once you make it to success, real success,
I'm gonna be
you have to
big as hell.
cut everybody out. Look, watch this. Once you make it to success, and you have to
here's the one of the things I want to point out here. Here's a 9th grade educated black man who has a lot of optimism about life. You look at a lot of the other blacks, I mean, they've run into a dead end, and you can hear it in their conversation. This guy still has hope.
They cut everybody off. They're gonna say, "Oh, JP acting funny." No, y'all niggas wasn't for JP in the first place. That's what you know how to do, John.
If I can come in on
John,
it,
you know.
You know what I see, honestly, man. You know, and again, this is outside looking in. I haven't been around these parts as long as you guys. You know, I see there's a guy investing. He's building up his brand. He's not getting immediate payoff like some of these guys out here dancing for super chats. No one's sending super chat, but he has a brand. He doesn't necessarily need to dance for super chats because again, he has had the ability for to get in front of influential people. He's going viral more than some of these other people who seemingly are more educated. Some of these people have careers in marketing and public relations, and he goes viral with a 9th grade education. So you have to kind of tip your head and notice there is some potential.
This lady right here, Milk Mommy, she's a sister gal apparently. I was reading her comments throughout the stream, and she was in JP's favorite. I will say that. Shout out to Milk Mommy there.
Potential there, right?
Hey, bro,
This is just me being honest. This is just me being honest.
Like, fam, when a man keeps repeating that you have a 9th grade education, like, bro, you supposed to look at that nigga and say, "Motherfucker, stop saying that shit."
You could look at it. Or you could look at it the other way and say, I'm putting down all these super high educated blacks who can't seem to even get his level of success on YouTube. Why haven't all these educated blacks? We got blacks out here with PhDs on YouTube and they can't go viral one time, but yet he can. And he tells people that he's only 9th grade educated. So I keep pointing it out to show how overeducated blacks seem to can't even make it.
Don't you know how many people look, John, don't you know how many people I know that have an extreme amount of money? They didn't graduate. They got GEDs, bro, and they got trade. They got extreme amount of money, and they black folks. They didn't graduate. They didn't go to no college. They don't owe Sally Mae or Fannie Mae or whatever may it be.
You see the comment at the bottom. This is Blue Jay. She's later going to come up on the panel.
They got out in life, started working, and they found a change. They did whatever they were doing. Them folks got a GED and got extreme amount of money. And these black folks that run business, they have
Being like, I'm talking to JP. You gonna sit here and pretend like somehow this is going to propel you into Hollywood or some type of meaningful entertainment? What are you outlining?
Yeah, so
nobody cares about Hollywood anymore. Hollywood is dead.
Right.
Hollywood is dead.
Let me answer.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
So it's a lot of people that have been watching me, right? A lot of people telling me, man, you need to move to Hollywood. Dog, you can act. They tell me all the time. You laugh, it sounds like you don't want me there.
Nah, fam, I wish you would move to Hollywood. I would start believing you, because right now this shit.
So here's Taz saying, hey man, the only way I believe in you if you move to Hollywood. I profiled the Need to Know podcast, and one of the things that doomed them was that they took on a lot more overhead. JP is doing this on a shoestring budget with 150 people in the audience, give or take. There's no need for him to move to Hollywood. As King Rooster said, Hollywood's dead anyway.
Nobody cares about Hollywood. Production is all over the United States now. Nobody cares about Hollywood. Is dead. The West Coast is full of drug addicts, bro, and homeless people, bro. I've been there, bro. The West Coast is full of Scientology.
And I see this to a lot of people. And I could be 100% wrong, but I'm just going to tell you how I feel about it. And we can go from there. Listening to you, I think that you're using this, you're using a lot of truth in it, right? But I think that you really don't want to see me shine.
This is JP kind of removing the scales from his eyes here. Taz apparently is a black man that supposedly has been in JP's corner for a very long time. The people in the chat were acknowledging that Taz been down from day one with JP. But you listen to JP. This is an uncomfortable acknowledgement by JP. He probably didn't want to realize things like this, but this is how it is in Black America. The people closest to you are the ones that like come up close to you, they bear hug you, but there are the snakes. They are the snakes. All through this time, this Tazar guy who wants to see the best of JP, he has not sent $1 in super chats. He has not even suggested that other people send super chats. That's the interesting thing. You see the white woman, Blue Jay, she's going to come up and she sends JP a cash app. I sent JP a super chat. But these other people, the Tazar who has the best interest of JP has not sent $1 while talking about he wants JP to make money. And here's JP recognizing, realizing the snakes in the grass crawling on their belly all around him.
I think that you're using this, you're using a lot of truth in it, right? But I think that you really don't want to see me shine. And I throw that the word GOAT in there just to see how you was gonna react.
Right, I didn't, and I didn't react.
Right. What I'm saying is, it's people that understand that my life is like a movie. I need my own reality show. People love, addicted to watching me. I don't give a damn about what the people that you listen to talking about making a butt joking me. They is the joke. They always been the joke. They nobody. They nothing on here. If I stop doing content, they dead. All they got to do is review Pop the Bloom or review other people's shit. They don't got nothing original. And it's a lot of people looks at me, they like, man, dog, you could be a good motherfucker, not just funny shit. A lot of people connect with me on the shit that I talks about.
Hey JP, can you put up Marie 329's coming? Hold on, Ted. Can you put up Marie 329's coming?
He's talking to me. He's talking to me.
Right, yeah, I just wanted him to catch that comment.
Right, but I need to respond to what he's saying, so I don't give a fuck what she's saying right now. I need him to finish what he's saying so I can respond to it. All right.
And this is a typical reaction of blacks. They never give a damn about anything. You can see Marie 329 comment here. You've been on YouTube for 6 years and did nothing. Well, and I brought up the point that there are a lot of starving artists right now that have been on the trail, Nashville, wherever, touring, little small circuits, not making a lot of money. They're trying to hit it big. And in the meantime, they're investing in their career. They're getting better. There's the 10,000 hours perspective. You know, the Beatles, before they were known as the Beatles, they were touring all over Europe. And then finally they caught their big break. And what I was saying to JP is, hey, man, you know, you could one day catch your break. And I think all the people on the panel acknowledged it. But here's Marie 329 with kind of the black perspective. You got to get it now. The now versus investing for the future time orientation. That's what you're seeing here is lacking. And this is the pressure on JP.
So I'm gonna react to that too.
It's fucking ridiculous, bro. Finish what you're saying, bro.
Can you put it back up, JP? And then
oh my fucking god! So here's the problem, right now. Fuck it. So look, nobody's hating on you. I can even understand why you would think that because it goes along with your remedial ass thought process.
This is a friend of JP saying he has a remedial thought process. Now, if you want to draw a distinction, I've said that, hey, JP is a 9th grade dropout or whatever you say he is. He says these things, so I repeat them. I've never said he has a remedial education or remedial thinking, anything like that, because I think a little bit higher of his ability to think. But here's a guy who really thinks lowly of JP, but in some sense he's kind of hitching his wagon to JP in case JP takes off. And I think, if I were to say it, to repeat what JP says, I think he's fearful of JP taking off. That's interesting.
Means that normally when your stupid ass saying something, you're fucking wrong and sounding dumb.
You just calling him stupid ass. Can you imagine calling a friend of yours a stupid ass in public?
And this goes right along with it. I'm not the one who's hating on you, you dumb fuck. The people who...
He just called him a dumb fuck. These are the type of people who pose themselves as friends in Black America, ridiculing another friend in public on his platform that he is using to more or less try to monetize and get contributions and members to his channel, and here's a guy ridiculing him. You know, JP did a stream about this a while back where he was saying he was getting rid of the people that hate on him in his chat. Well, now he has an enemy in the midst on his panel. So it'll be interesting to see how JP goes about dealing with people like this.
Who hate on you are the ones who you think are your friends, who doing these streams, running a bag, playing with your fucking name. So like I told you before, you make it fucking easy. And I'm the main nigga who's known for doing this shit for fun. I can get on this bitch and do this shit for fun. I've never done it to you. Somebody who's a fucking easy target, who makes themselves an easy target because I really actually got love for you. So you disrespect me as you got bitch ass niggas in your chat disrespecting my wife, and I know for a fact you respect my motherfucking wife yourself, but you won't check them fuck niggas because you don't give a fuck about what I'm doing. I'm a motherfucking friend. So don't ever, bruh, listen to what I'm telling you. Don't ever claim I'm hating on you, nigga. I will never hate on you, bruh. I'm doing this shit right now because I don't want you to do what you're doing. This ain't fucking hate. Nigga, you viral for fucking being the EBT king. And you got these fuck niggas making it sound like they would do it. Bitch, nigga, get your fuck ass up here and say, you get food stamps then, bitch. While you sitting in this man's chat with a rich, acting like that shit cool, it ain't nan motherfucker in here gonna get up here and say, yep, I get food stamps too, JP. I agree. Matter of fact, I can't wait to get some more. These niggas playing you, and they got you thinking the niggas.
Hold on, Taz.
I ain't playing with you, niggas. I'm not playing, niggas. I'm not playing. You fucking fuck, niggas. I'm not playing with you, niggas. I'm not gonna keep playing with you niggas. I'm not.
I ate all seafood, bro.
All right, so this went on for about, I don't know, hours. So I'm going to end it here. This will be the first part. Well, maybe we do a second part. But again, I think you kind of get the gist of the Tazars of the world who slither on the ground on their belly like a snake around JP. But I don't think they have JP's best interest at heart, and I think JP noticed it. Again, this went over hours, so we'll probably do a part 2 of this. Anyway, thank you for joining. I am John Galt, the Urban Landlord, bringing to you rough, rugged, and raw.